Chapter 5 God Level Talent, God Level Passive. Unbeatable Xiaoqiang Xia Shui is 1.7 meters tall, with a graceful figure and a small face that is extremely delicate. Many people regard her as the goddess of school beauty. It's a pity that Lin Moyu is taller, with a height of 1.85 meters. Even Xia Shui needs to look up. Lin Moyu, I want to compete with you. Lin Moyu looked at her with a question mark on his face. Xia Shui knew that Lin Moyu didn't like to talk, so she said directly, whoever has better grades in the final exam between you and me, do you dare to compare? Oh. Lin Moyu groaned and walked around Xia Shui. Xia Shui stomped her feet. That's it, I won't lose to you forever. Xia Shui originally thought that her rare occupation today could hold Lin Moyu down. Unexpectedly, Lin Moyu came to a hidden job. No matter how strong the Necromancer is, it's clear she's lost again. Xia Shui will not admit defeat. Lin Moyu walked back home. The house was empty. Lin Moyu simply made himself something to eat. The furnishings in the room are very simple, with almost no furniture. A photo stands out. In the photo is Lin Moyu, a young and beautiful woman, and an old woman with gray hair. In the photo, Lin Moyu is smiling under the sunshine. It's completely different from what he looks like now. In addition to him, the young woman and the old woman in the photo are also smiling. The photo was taken 3 years ago. He came across time, inherited the memories and emotions of the original owner, and has a very deep affection for the two people in the photo. On the earth in his previous life, he was an orphan with no family or reason. He has relatives here, and he loves his relatives. He cherishes it doubly. It's a pity that the good times didn't last long. 2 years ago, his grandmother passed away. A year ago, my sister also went to Shajing Academy. Now he is the only one left at home. Lin Moyu's words became less and less, more and more cold. I'm going to Xiajing Academy too. Lin Moyu said firmly in his heart. Not for anything else, because Lin Mohan was there. It's just that Xiajing Academy is too difficult to take the exam. Last year, Lin Mohan was the only one in Shihai City who got in. There was a knock on the door outside. Principal Lu. Lu Yun stood at the door with a bag of things. Moyu, here is some food, you take it and eat first. I'll bring you fresh ones in a few days. Lin Moyu took the food, thank you. Lu Yun nodded, I will enter the dungeon tomorrow, so have a good rest. In the past year, Lu Yun would send some food over every few days. This is what he promised Lin Mohan to do. Last year, Lin Mohan was admitted to Shajing Academy as the #1 student in Shihai City. But Lin Mohan didn't want to go because he wanted to stay and take care of his younger brother Lin Moyu. Once you go to Shajing Academy, you will not be able to return for at least 3 years. Lu Yun kept doing ideological work for Lin Mohan and promised that he would take good care of Lin Moyu. Only then did Lin Mohan agree to go to Shajing Academy. In a city like Shihai City, it is very honorable to have a student admitted to Xiajing Academy. This is especially true for #1 middle school and Lu Yun. Lu Yun did what he said, and he has always taken care of Lin Moyu this year. At night, Lin Moyu works on his skills. The mental power has been restored, and he can summon another skeleton warrior at any time. In his left palm, he held a bright red gemstone. This is the only thing he brought with him when he crossed over. When he raised his hand and was about to call, a voice suddenly sounded in his mind. Detected that the host has awakened as a necromancer profession. The occupation meets the requirements, and the strongest talent system is being bound. Start to extract the origin of the world and optimize skills. Skill optimization completed. Congratulations to the host for awakening the unique God-level talent, comprehensive increase, level 1. Congratulations to the host for obtaining the passive skill, damage transfer. Lin Moyu was shocked, and immediately checked his attributes. Name, Lin Moyu, occupation, Necromancer, unique, level, 1, 0%. Power, 10 agility, 10 spirit, 20 equipment, none, summon space, 1 out of 10, skeleton warrior, quantity, 1, talent, comprehensive amplification, Level 1, Uniqueness, Passive Skill, Damage Transfer, Active Skills, Soul Flame, Level 1, Summon Skeleton Warrior, Level 1, Comprehensive Amplification, Level 1. All skill effects are increased by 10 times. Damage Transfer, all damage suffered by the wizard itself is borne by the summoned object. Soul Flame, Level 1 burns the target's soul, causing burning damage. The power depends on one's own spiritual power and skill level. Summon Skeleton Warrior, Level 1 summon a black iron skeleton warrior. The basic attributes have not changed, only a talent and a passive skill have been added. But both of these are geniuses. Needless to say, talent, the only god-level talent, only at level 1, can increase all skills by 10 times. How strong this talent is, Lin Moyu can no longer accurately describe it in words. Even though he was always indifferent, there was a little shock on his face at this time. The effect of passive skills is equally astonishing, and it can be called a god level. All damage is transferred to the summon. In other words, as long as the summon object does not die, he will not die. If you want to kill him, you must kill all his summons first. It goes without saying how powerful this passive skill is. If there are thousands of summon objects, Lin Moyu is comparable to an immortal body. This passive skill is unheard of. After a long time, Lin Moyu recovered from the shock. He found that the ruby on his left hand was missing. So it was you. Lin Moyu activates the skill and summons the black iron skeleton. A vortex appeared in front of him. Accompanied by a tooth-piercing rubbing sound, a black iron-level skeleton walked out of the vortex. Chapter 6 Solo or in teams. On the surface, there is no difference between the black iron-level skeleton in front of him and the black iron-level skeleton summoned in the afternoon. The shape hasn't changed much, just like the one from the garbage dump. Don't just look at the surface of everything. Black Iron Skeleton Warrior, Power, 150 Agility, 150 Spirit, 150 Physique, 150 Skill, none. In the case of the same appearance, the attributes have undergone earth-shaking changes. All attributes increased by 10 times. Not to mention strength, agility and spirit. A tenfold increase in physical fitness basically means a tenfold increase in the vitality and defense of the skeleton warrior. Coupled with the damage transfer skill, it will be very difficult to kill Lin Moyu. Lin Moyu also released the skeleton warrior in the summoning space, and found that its attributes had also been multiplied by 10 times. Across-the-board increases also played a role. With 10 points of mental power left, Lin Moyu summoned a black iron skeleton again. Then he began to meditate. Meditation is the best way to restore mental strength and can replace sleep. There are quite a few students in the school who can do that. The next morning, Lin Moyu woke up on time. Mental strength has been fully restored. 3 black iron skeletons were standing faithfully in front of him, motionless like guards. With the soul fire beating in the skull's head, there was a gust of gloomy wind in the room, and the temperature dropped several degrees. It's very good in summer, don't worry about the hot weather. Lin Moyu thought in his heart, the corners of his mouth slightly turned up. He used Summon Skeleton again, summoning a 4th skeleton warrior. Then the 4 skeletons were sent to the summoning space. Retaining 10 points of spiritual power, and carrying 4 black iron level skeletons that have increased by 10 times, Lin Moyu thinks it is completely enough. With 150 points of strength, even a level 7 or 8 night warrior is nothing more than that. There's already a bus waiting at the gate of the school, taking them to the copy location. When they came to the dungeon, it was already overcrowded. It's not just number 1 middle school who come to the novice dungeon, almost all the students who have completed the job change in Shihai City will come here. There are a total of 6 middle schools in Shihai City, and more than 800 students changed jobs yesterday. Most of them became living professionals. There are less than 200 people who can come here, not even a third. The students stood together, and the school teachers went to go through the dungeon admission procedures. Old Lu, you posted this time. A rare class of main battle is not enough, and a unique hidden class is really big. In the past 2 years, your #1 middle school has been amazing. Last year, Lin Moyu came out and entered Xiaojing Academy. Are you going to knock on the door of Xiaojing Academy again today? Several principals gathered around and chatted enthusiastically. Lu Yun's face was full of red at this time. Xia Shui and Lin Moyu are really good. If there is a chance, I really hope that they can be admitted to Xiaojing Academy. Xia Shui? Is it the young lady from the Xia family? And Lin Moyu, why is this name so similar to Lin Moyu? Lu Yun said, Xia Shui is the eldest lady of the Xia family, and Lin Moyu is Lin Mohan's younger brother. No wonder, the Xia family's bloodline inheritance is very good. As for Lin Moyu, these siblings are really amazing. Gao Yang poked Lin Moyu, do you want to form a team together? Facing Gao Yang's invitation, Lin Moyu shook his head. Gao Yang feigned anger, brat, do you look down on me? This young master sincerely invites you. If you don't give this young master a reasonable reason, this young master will never let it go. He looked angry, but the smile in his eyes had already betrayed him. Lin Moyu ignored him, and within 2 seconds, Gao Yang changed his face again. Boss, why don't you form a team with me? Lin Moyu said lightly, team leveling is slow, solo leveling is fast. Gao Yang asked strangely, how do you know? Read more books. Lin Moyu rarely replied. Gao Yang rubbed his head, obviously not convinced. At this time, Xia Shui suddenly said from the side, Lin Moyu is right. If 2 people form a team, although killing monsters is faster, the experience needs to be divided equally between the 2. The speed of killing monsters in a 2-person team can be increased by up to 50% to 60%, but the time to find monsters is fixed, so the overall efficiency slows down. According to the experience summed up by the predecessors, dungeons below level 10 are suitable for solo brushing. Dungeons above level 10 are suitable for team formation. Xia Shui said very clearly, Gao Yang is not stupid. After thinking about it, he understood. At this time, Lu Yun came over. Except for Xia Shui and Lin Moyu, all main combat occupations must bring several auxiliary occupations into the dungeon. Don't think about leveling up with a single swipe. You need to know that you can't do without support when you go to high difficulty dungeons in the future. Usually I refuse to bring support, and I look for support when I need it. How can there be such a good thing? To put it bluntly, instead of looking for helpers you don't know, it's better to find your own classmates. At least you have a classmate friendship, and you won't run away alone if you are in danger. What Lu Yun said is very clear, and it is true. Calm down the people who were originally single-handed. If the main battle class does not have support, the support upgrade speed will be very slow. Someone asked, why don't Xia Shui and Lin Moyu need support? Lu Yun cleared his throat, the 2 of them are different. Xia Shui is going to be admitted to Xiaojing Academy and needs to be upgraded quickly. And Xia Shui won't stay in the novice dungeon for too long, at most 2 days, Xia Shui will leave here. As for Lin Moyu, I don't know his profession or his combat power. You can ask the support if you would like to team up with him.